Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Today we'll be taking a look at a different kind of spread. This is taking the concept of our 7-card, I forget the name of the spread. It's a traditional 7-card spread that looks at different concepts around the energies or a certain situation. Today we'll be peering into the energy of the Chariot, is the overall energy of the reading, talking about movement, empowerment, how things are moving forward right now, or how best we can utilize this energy in this moment to move forward. And so this particular concept of the spread has come from one of the new decks that I purchased, the Crow Tarot by MJ Cullinan. And I think it's excellent. I love it. As you can tell, it kind of has the theme of the crow, the way it's laid out and the little head. But we're going to use this particular layout today in our spread as we take a look at different concepts of the energy that's coming out for us today. So again, welcome to the Blood Moon Oracle. Please like, share, comment. It does help to grow my channel. All form of support is appreciated. And so let's jump in. If you have not had an opportunity, I do invite you to subscribe, hit the bell so you'll be notified in case we go live. Thank you for stopping by. I have my vanilla balsam candle that's burning here, having a very beautiful morning. When I opened up this morning, all of the birds and the insects seems like they were right outside my window, and just, they were singing and playing and dancing. It was a beautiful, beautiful sound. If we get quiet enough, we can actually hear the beauty that nature has to offer us. This morning I had that type of experience, and so coming into this reading really with good energy. And so I hope you're feeling the same. I hope you've had some type of beautiful experience like that as well on this beautiful Wednesday. All right, so let's get started. All right, thank you again for stopping by. And so taking a look at the first card that's coming out, so what we have is the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man is the first card coming out. And so the Hanged Man actually represents a level of heart energy. We're taking a look at kind of the energies that you could be currently dealing with inwardly. And this, when we talk about heart energy or inward energy, this is foundational energy that actually serves every other part of what's happening right now. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be permanent, but that's what the true nature of the energy that's taking place right now, and it's coming from the heart. Have you ever heard of the saying, out of the heart flows the issues of life? It's coming out of this energy right here. And so this particular card, the Hangman, is actually operating in the background, and it's foundational for everything else that's happening right now, is what this is saying. It's tied to the present energy as well. And so what we're looking at right now is energy around possibly having delays, possibly having to stand still or let go of something, waiting on something, or even making clear decisions by taking a moment to stop and get clarity. As you can see, the crow hangs upside down. In any of the Hangman cards, you'll see the crow hanging upside down in an upside down position. And in this picture, it's hanging upside down on a blossom branch, a cherry tree blossom branch. and his wings are open. And it's almost like the position of complete surrender. He's still. He's leaning into this position of allowing things to take place just as they are. And when we go upside down, it's almost like having the blood rushing down into the brain, possibly even to nourish the brain. Moving away from anything outside of self and anything that could be noisy or loud, boastful, leaving all of that to actually enter into this inner space of peace, of silence, to find the right answer before moving forward. So right now, this could be at the heart of everything else that's appearing, right? Again, this could be a subconscious energy. Things could be at a standstill, purposefully or not. But this says that at the heart of the matter is the opportunity, not even the need. This is an opportunity to get clarity before whatever that thing is that's coming next. This is an opportunity to take the situation that you're in to pause so that you could possibly take advantage of seeing things from a different perspective. Yeah. Maybe even the opportunity to move away from a situation mentally or physically so that the recharge of energy can take place, and then the approach to an issue can be renewed or even seen from a different perspective. This could also be at heart understanding things that are out of your control and things that you've been waiting for or that you can only wait for patiently and submit to. So at the heart of the matter, this is the energy that's present, and it may in fact be affecting every other energy in life. The energy that I'm getting is being at pause. Being at pause. I'm going to pull from my Oracle Crow deck as well to find out what this energy coming in from the heart space represents. Okay, so we have communication coming in here. And I almost feel the need to understand the power that you hold in the situation. Maybe it's that there's the need to understand the fact that all you have to do is ask for something, whether it's help, whether it's direction. It's almost like the energy of closed mouths don't get fed, right? In this moment where things seem still, or there's a moment of submission or releasing control, releasing things, accepting, there's the energy of communication coming in as well. Some level of communication either needed to be expressed or waiting to be expressed here. From the heart center, do you need to speak your truth in some kind of way? Do you need to let someone know how you're feeling on a deep level so that there's the understanding before moving forward? There's some communication that needs to come forward from the heart space. This may represent communication happening on a deeper level as well while you're in this space. There's some level of communication that's very significant here. Yeah. Now, I'm seeing that we have the Six of Pentacles. This is actually the current energy right now. the Six of Pentacles. So this is energy that's surrounding externally, creating the mood, creating the atmosphere for future events to emerge. So Six of Pentacles is actually coming out, and as you can see, it's a very bright looking card. It's very hopeful. It looks very positive as well. The sun is beaming. We have butterflies, pentacles, right? There's flowers blooming. Lotus flowers are blooming as well. And so it's very hopeful. Six of Pentacles is actually a card about balance. It's about generosity and charity. It's about sharing, reciprocation. And so there could be, being that this is the energy currently surrounding you, there could be opportunities to express what it is that you have to offer right now, or receive something that you've already offered. This could be an opportunity to sow in regards to future prospects as well. This is really a time where you're finding out that there's a lot to gain from where you are, and possibly even a lot to share as well. This could be about having opportunities around you specifically that's going to have some type of string attached. Because as I said, it's about reciprocation. So though there may be opportunities of receiving, there could be something expected in return. Let's see what this is. This is the energy that's being cultivated around you right now. And the energy of survival comes in. So there's something that you're learning through situations that you're involved in right now. There's something that you're learning, something that you may need to watch very carefully and learn from it. Now that we have this card coming out about survival, this may in fact have something to do with things, specific things that are happening that's teaching you about the energy of receiving, right? Is there another motive behind that? Is there something expected when I receive something? Or am I giving to give something back? Very beautiful energy, and lots to gain from the environment that you're in, but there's something to learn about the deeper motives about that, about these opportunities that are currently showing up for you right now in your space. That could be the reason why there's this energy of deep contemplation and waiting. The Hangman really is an energy that allows you to take accountability for everything that led you to this point and make clear-cut decisions. Really, it provides the room to decide how you will move forward from this point. It's a critical moment in time before moving forward. The Hangman is. And this reciprocal energy, these opportunities all around you, may have something to do with you being in this energy right now of taking a moment to find out what would be most beneficial or just sensible, most practical about how you move forward here. Maybe you're making a decision. Maybe you have offers that you're considering. Let's see. And there's something about this that causes you to feel blocked, or like you may not have the options that you actually do have. The Eight of Swords, there's something that you're toiling mentally about this. This is coming in, I feel like, as kind of energy that wants to hold you back or that's helping you to realize something as well. This energy, even though it's coming in as something that may be blocking, it's actually supporting the goals or adding a little bit of tension to the situation. It's something that you need to realize here, that even you could be providing blocks to your own situation. This could be finding reasons to sabotage the opportunities, right? Realizing how you've done that in the past or how you're doing it right now. This card comes through and this kind of leans towards what you're desiring. So there's some level of freedom that you're desiring here. Let's see what comes out with this card here. You're desiring to be free from something or have the choice to decide something. But there's the need to really think deeply about this, because I think there could be lots of influences influencing your decisions. I don't know if you have someone in your ear trying to persuade you a certain way, or there's personal past experiences that could be heavily influencing your decision at this point. But you want to be free. You want to be free to move in the way that your heart desires. Play is coming out. Play gives me the energy of just being free, not being bogged down by any certain situation or worry. Like, you want to just be free to go with the flow, to play, to move as your heart desires. But it's a challenge because there's something mentally, right, that possibly is causing a little friction. And it could have a lot to do with how you see things. The Eight of Swords many times could be dealing with limited beliefs, being a prisoner in your own mind in some type of way, or feeling powerless due to not really seeing things clearly, lack of vision. That's one of the beautiful things that may be enhanced with the Hangman, is greater perception. There could be some things that it's difficult to break away from, right? And so that is those self-limiting beliefs. Like, it's not necessarily that anyone else is holding you down. These are things that are restricting from within, restricting you from being free, or feeling like you can be free to play, or maybe even have certain experiences. And I'm hearing without condemnation, without judgment of self first, and then possibly even from others. There's some need here to take your power back and to look at it from a different angle. The Hangman has come to help you do that. It's challenging. There's some restrictions that feel overwhelming with this situation that we're dealing with today. And there's the belief that it's beyond your ability in some type of way. But the truth is, you have the power to get through it, anything. And the Eight of Swords is actually challenging you to look within to discover the potential within you. Not outside of you, but this is potential within you, right? The Chariot is also all about self-empowerment, okay? Realization of that. Let's see. The Two of Cups. So there's something around fulfillment. Something around being able to experience fulfillment with someone else. Doesn't necessarily mean it has to be love. It could be. We're talking about cups and hearts, but we're also talking about some energy of healing here. I feel like this is coming through as an energy that you are subconsciously craving and desiring. And this is actually the energy that sometimes sabotages. This is how it's showing up, the manifestations of your hopes and dreams. But there's something about that that feels scary. It feels scary and it feels intimidating for some reason. Now, when we look at the Two of Cups, the Two of Cups is all about shared energy. You're no longer just dealing with yourself. There's someone else that's come into the picture. It's about sharing your energy with someone else. It's about making room for someone else. And then we're looking at this energy of the caduceus that talks about healing. This may indeed talk about healing needed, right? When it comes to partnerships or relationships, or you being able to exist with someone else simultaneously. Again, it could be about romance, doesn't have to be. It could also talk about a very prominent and very prospectful business relationship. And there's some level of balance that comes together where both are equally satisfied. It's a deep subconscious desire that you have, but there's some fear around that as well. Yeah. Is there someone that has come into play for you here? And this is challenging. Let's see. Okay, self-interest is coming out. Maybe you've been alone for so long that it's difficult to tear away from this very self-centered energy. After you've been, on your own for so long, it's difficult making that transition. Well, this says there could be a transition out of this very singular energy into something where you'll have to share the energy. Not have to, I hate to use that word have to, where you'll get to. Again, subconscious energy. So deep down, this is something that you've desired. But when it comes up, there's something scary about that. There's something a little bit intimidating. Something a little bit intimidating about that needs to be dealt with internally. Yeah. This also talks about self-interest, looking outside of yourself, where looking out only for yourself, right? In a way that possibly may not be beneficial for others. So if there is someone that is needing to be considered here already, for those of you that are in a connection, in a business partnership, this talks about needing to not just be all about yourself, but consider the other. There's some connection, there's some partnership here that needs to be considered. And so that could go both ways. It could be like a fear of moving into this energy. For those of you that are already engaged in partnerships or romantic connections, this is pointing to some level around having or needing to acknowledge the other person. Yeah. There's some energy around self-sabotaging connections or partnerships. There's something here about that. And Spirit is bringing that up here because it feels like something good. When we look at the Two of Cups, this is soulmate energy. That means it is divinely guided. It is aligned. It is divinely orchestrated. It's equally yoked. You see eye to eye. There's an equal reciprocation, right? Second time that balanced energy comes out. It's very balanced. And so this is worth actually paying attention to, is what this is saying. There's something very healing about what's here right now. But there's also a need to address some deep, possibly some deep issues, some deep wounds that could affect, if it has not already, the connection. Okay? So I do want to get some advice. What is the advice? We have the Page of Pentacles coming out here in the advice and grounding energy, right? And so the energy of the Page of Pentacles is what will keep you on point, on track, and connected right now. This is, I do feel like it's coming through as a positive card. And I'm not feeling like any particular negative energy. But this is definitely the need to be open. The Page of Pentacles talks about learning new things. It talks about being open to discover new ways of operating. Or it also talks about actually even being open to start new things, like taking new classes that will teach a higher level of learning. There's something blossoming here, right? There's something that's still possibly in the very early stages that has a lot more potential to come. And this is what's needed in order to achieve the success that's desired. The Page of Pentacles. There's the need to spend time developing, right? And educating and being open to find clear understandings of what it is that you want, so that you know where it is that you're going, you know what it is that you desire clearly, so that you can start working towards that. This talks about developing skills too, aligned with your desires. That's actually part of the equation. You know, it's one thing to know what you want to do, and then the next thing is, okay, so how can I get there? Part of that is positioning yourself to learn about what it takes to be there, about what it takes to get there, the type of skills that you need. So there's something here about learning or positioning yourself to learn something. Many times when we talk about the Page of Pentacles, this could talk about going back to school, taking classes, learning a new trade, getting a deeper level, taking what you already know in in another direction to become even more masterful. Let's take a look and see what comes out with the Page of Pentacles. This is the energy that's supporting right now. Page of Pentacles, the energy that will ground. So there's something that needs to be learned. That's how I'm taking this. being open to learning more, okay? And so routine is coming out here for this message. Routine. To stay grounded. Grounded is one of the key words that came out here with the Page of Pentacles. And so there may be a need. What was coming up a little bit in the beginning of the year is the need to set goals, right? To know, first of all, where you're going, so you're not just wasting energy and time aimlessly. And goals will also help you to stay grounded, to stay focused, and to be less likely to wander off, right? And so there may be a need to, first of all, get a clear understanding of what it is that you want. Where are you going? Once you get the clear picture, start to set goals for you to meet, for you to stay on track, for you to stay focused, for you to stay grounded. This is the supporting energies coming in right now. And so this is the advice that Spirit is giving. Be open to keep learning, right? Be open to be more specific about what it is that you're doing or what you want or what the future looks like. Be willing to set the course for yourself so you know exactly what it is that you're doing or what it is that you want to do, to be more specific. Let's take a look. I feel like the Two of Pentacles, there's something there here about learning, something you've learned from the past with the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles for me is bringing an energy about being really busy, possibly overly busy, juggling things, being very overactive, needing balance, trying to do too many things at the same time. These are lessons that you might have learned from the past experiences. And these serve as really, reminders that we have of what didn't work or what to avoid as we move forward. This is internal advice that's coming out for us right now. And so balance, right? Balance is coming back out here again with the Two. Let's see. All right, luck is coming out here. And so there may be lots of opportunities flooding all around. You may enter into a season, if you're not there, where you're going to have, and I feel that energy with the Six of Pentacles, this reciprocal energy. You're going to have a time where there's going to be a plethora of opportunities, if you're not there right now, that's going to be just flooding your life. But still and yet, it's going to be up to you to maintain the balance within all of that. Though it's raining fish, you couldn't possibly eat them all at once, And so there's a need to make sure that you're very intentional with how you're utilizing your energy. There's no need to do everything at once. You can eat one fish at a time, is what I'm hearing. You can do one thing at a time. The thing is to make sure that you're finishing. It's how you finish, okay? That's important. I feel like Spirit is bringing out here. And this is coming in as one of the lessons that's coming in. So there could be something here about something you've learned in the past about not taking on too much, not biting off more than you can chew. Now, as we move forward, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And every time you start something new, I feel like that could either come in as a positivity, or kind of like a challenge, an obstacle. Because this energy enters into the personal atmosphere without your invitation, without you even realizing it. It could increase the stress, right? Every new opportunity that comes in, even though you're going to be flooded with them, right? without you even realizing they're coming in. They're always coming in. And so this could either come in and increase or alleviate friction depending on how conscious you are and how aware you are about staying balanced, right? The Ace of Pentacles is definitely positive energy because the Ace of Pentacles represents new beginnings. It represents the opportunity being uncovered, right? Possibly even not even seeing it there or seeing the value of what has been there all the time. And this is something coming into view, being unblocked, some type of opportunity that could advance you spiritually or materially, financially. It's within your grasp. However, again, it's understanding, is that going to knock me off balance or is that going to allow me to stay balanced? Not all money is good money, first of all. Not every offer is your offer. It needs to be aligned, right? And so there's something here about being clear, possibly even coming into a time of clarity, of being able to decipher like what is aligned for you. Just because it looks good and it sounds good and it's going to bring in a lot of money or, you know, attention, success, that doesn't necessarily equate value for you, right? And so there's some clarity coming in around you being able to manifest some desire that you have as a whole and having clarity about that and being able to stay focused. So there's something about the law of attraction that the Ace of Pentacles is bringing in. There's some very heavily attracted aspect of who you are that's represented here. And so there's the understanding of knowing that you will have offers in abundance. You'll have the opportunity to do pretty much anything that you desire, but not everything is going to be beneficial. That's what the Ace of Pentacles, the energy is coming in here, and the need to keep a fixed sight on what is yours, what you want to achieve, and not to be sidetracked. Let's see. Yeah, anticipation comes out. So there's something that you could have been anticipating for. It's definitely coming in. It's being uncovered. You could be waiting for something specific that you already know is yours to be uncovered. It could have something heavily to do with this Two of Cups here. Something you've desired. Something you've worked for. Yeah. And let's see what the outcome is. The Six of Swords. Interesting. Is the outcome. Now, in the outcome, we're looking at the energies that will manifest as a result of the actions that we take upon understanding this energy. Interesting that the Six of Swords comes out, because that actually is saying that nothing's going to stop you from moving. Even if it is difficult, which it may in fact end up being difficult to move over, you know, in difficult times, but you will definitely move. No matter how hard, no matter the sacrifice, this could be the energy that you've come through to get to where you are right now. Very difficult times. So you understand what that means. To traverse through difficulties. I feel like this also talks about a time where you'll need to cut your losses and start again. at some point for someone. This is not going to be an easy decision, and it may be something that is very heartfelt, right? That we're here with the Hangman making a very serious decision, and it's something to do with others, not just yourself. But this decision won't be easy. But this Six of Swords says that you'll be able to recognize that the sacrifice that you made was worth it. Because the sacrifice that you made is helping you to move towards the abundance, the new opportunities, the reciprocation, the understanding, the new opportunities that's coming in to replace the loss that happened during this transition. So there's some decision I feel like that you're making, that you have made, that you will make, that's going to be very much worth the trouble. You will be paid double for your trouble. And whatever that is that you'll be moving away from, it's going to be revealed. It's going to be exposed. And so keep your eyes peeled, because this is going to be something that I feel like is going to maybe be a little shocking when it happens. Maybe there's some specific event that takes place to show what this is, who this is. There may be some level of just needing to see things clearly. That's taking place here. There's some self-empowerment that's happening with this Chariot. Empowerment to move forward. That's very interesting that we would also end up with the moving forward card. Someone's empowering themselves through this process of moving away from a situation that's actually going to land you in on the road that you've desired to be, whatever that is. Self-empowerment. An energy, once you get a hold of that energy or that current of wind that's going to drive you forward, you'll be unstoppable and you won't want to turn back. But it's a process of confronting our fears and realizing just like really what we're capable of, realizing our limitations as well, and the need to address those things that need to be limited, right? Like bringing in balance in certain areas. And so this is beautiful energy coming in today. And when it's all said and done, there's some realization that happens of having to make a sacrifice of actually making this change. But it will definitely be worth everything that you lost in this process. See the feathers that was lost here? But when you get through this storm or through this difficulty of making this change, I feel like it is really coming to self and coming to realize who you are and what you're capable of, right? When you get there, it'll be worth it. Everything that you lost will be coming back. It'll be doubled on the other side. So keep going. Whoever this is for you today. Blood Moon Oracle coming out here. Thank you for stopping by. For some of you, this could be a relationship, romance. For some of you, this could be partnerships. It could be some type of familial bond that you're working through. But there's some gaining of independence and empowerment for you to actually set your course and go with it. If this is for you, claim it for yours, because you end up victorious in the end, moving to a more peaceful place for yourself with the Six of Swords. Like, share, comment. Thank you for stopping by. It's been Blood Moon Oracle. Until next time, this has been the Crow. I remember the name of it, the Crow Tarot Spread today for our encouragement. Until next time.